Welcome to another edition of Fitness Friday. I'm Erica Fernandez, and I'm here today with Casey Stutzman. Thanks so much for being here today, Casey.
Thank you for having me, Erica.
I know that as we go into the winter months, a lot of people might be looking for different cardio options, and I know today we're talking a little bit about jump roping, but tell me, how can somebody incorporate this into their workout?
That's a great question. I love jump roping in terms of the mechanical work that we get from it. So it really teaches good foot strike, good foot position, good mechanics in the foot, the lower leg for runners that are not able to get outside as much. This is a great way to kind of hone and keep those running skills and those foot strike skills refined throughout the winter months. Really easy ways to incorporate it is I can just put a couple minutes at the beginning of every workout just to work on those skills. Okay. It's also a great way to do kind of like circuits. I can do kind of strength cardio circuits and prepare those in my workouts. So 30 to 60 seconds of some sort of strength move, followed by 30 to 60 seconds on the jump rope, and just repeat throughout your whole workout. Okay. A lot higher calorie burn, a lot more energetic, and again, we're really working on a lot of those good mechanics. It's a great indoor activity during the winter months.
All right, perfect. So what are the first few steps on learning how to jump rope correctly?
So there's a couple different kinds of jump ropes. I love, these are called speed ropes, okay. And you'll notice that like it's got that little bearing right there, so it turns really easy. Okay. This way we can get the turn through our wrist and not through the shoulder so much. So we can do it for longer periods of time. It's easy to turn the rope over, and it's got just enough weight to kind of roll. We want to make sure it's sized up properly. So these ones are adjustable, which is really nice. Okay. To size it, I'm going to step on the middle of the rope with one foot, and the handle should come right up to about my armpit. All right. And now from there I can fine tune it, but that's a really, really good spot to be. Okay. Now when I go into my initial jump, I'm always going to start with the rope behind me, and I'm going to have just a little bit of tension on the side here. Again, I want to turn through the wrists and not so much through the shoulders. So I'll show you a couple, and then I'll take you through some drills. Okay. Sounds good? Sounds good. All right, so starting off here, the big thing is I want to keep my backside tight, keep a little tension in my trunk across the belly, and I want to let my heels kiss the ground as I go through that. So I'm going to, again, keep backside tight. I want to make sure that the hips are staying tight, so I'm keeping that action in the foot and not getting too much movement into the knees. And I want to make sure I'm turning through the wrist opposed to the shoulders. Okay. All right, so let me take you through a couple drills here. Okay. So we're going to start with that basic double leg hop. Okay. So feet together, backside tight. Make sure we're rolling through the wrist. Let the heels kiss the ground. Now remember, this rope is like that thick. Right. That's all you got to clear off the ground. Let those heels kiss the bottom of the jump. Let's give it a try. Nice. Now you notice when you're keeping that tension in the hips, we're not getting a lot of bob in the knees. So go ahead and relax. Kind of turn to the side for me a little bit more. And I want you to stay really, really, really tight in the backside, so we're avoiding any of that knee bounce, but just staying tight and quick, so we're getting all that return energy down into the foot. Good. A little tighter in the hips. Kind of lock out. Let those heels kiss the ground. A little bit better. Nice job. So the goal is to get as little movement in the knees as possible, staying tight in the hips, letting those heels kiss the ground so those ankles are going through full range of motion. Now there's a couple other drills we can start to pepper in. So we can do that same double leg hop, but with a little forward and back. And the trick on this one is to tap the feet, not scuff them. So I shouldn't hear a lot of sliding, just tap, 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 still letting the heels kiss the ground. Let's give that one a try. You got it. Now let's try a little side to side. You got it. Same thing, backside tight, let those heels kiss the ground. Good. Now we can do a little offset foot position, so I can take my right foot a little bit in front of my left and then stay on that double leg hop. It's just going to change the range in the ankles. One's going to be doing a little bit different. Go ahead. Nice. Now switch, go other foot in front. And now we can go a skier where we're alternating. You got it. You got it. Now the last one is an alternating runner. And again, this is great for runners working on that foot strike and mechanics in the foot and the lower leg. Think of kicking someone in the shins as you raise that leg up, opposed to pulling your heel to your butt. So we don't want to cycle through. I just want to lift and set, lift and set. This one takes some work, but it's well worth it. Go ahead and give it a try. You got it. You got it. So the easiest way to start with this one is start on a single leg. Okay. So I'm going to start on a single leg, lifting this other leg out in front. I'm going to do like 3 to 5 jumps here, and then I'll switch. 3 to 5, switch. Okay. So instead of having to switch every time, just do a few and then switch. Okay. Give that a try. Switch. You got it. You got it. Just gotta get that switch. You got it. Good. And then that switch. Kick that forward. Better. Better. Now as you get more and more comfortable, just go less jumps in between switches. Okay. But the cool thing is the mechanics are the same, so even there, I want to be careful I'm not getting that knee bend. I want to stay tight into the hip. Let the heel kiss the ground, switch. Let the heel kiss the ground, switch. Okay. Just like we did before.
All right, perfect. Okay, so now we've been given another option of cardio for the winter months. So go ahead and grab a jump rope, and these are really easy to use because they're adjustable for any height. So go ahead and grab one and get your cardio on. Thank you so much for being here, Casey.
Thanks for having me.
Stay tuned because sports is next.